What's up, guys? It's Maxwell Comics Inc. I'm your host, Sir Maxwell, and this is my Spider-Man Homecoming review. And yeah, let's get into it. So this is Spider-Man Homecoming. It is the third installment of Spider-Man on the big screen. You had Tobey Maguire, and you had Andrew Garfield, and now you have Tom Holland. And I'm sorry for the noise. I have people cutting my grass. So yeah, basically, you kind of pick up 6 months after the last Avengers, the not last Avengers, maybe the last Captain America movie, Civil War, and it is basically Tony Stark saying that, hey, after the events of the little skirmish that happened at the airport, he's like, yeah, so I'll call you, and basically, long story short, Tony Stark never calls him. So basically, Peter Parker is basically having to do small things, getting cats out of trees, you know, stopping people from robbing their own cars, just friendly neighborhood Spider-Man type stuff. So yeah, so he's doing that, and while he's doing that, eventually he comes across an actual problem. He comes across an actual villain that needs to be stopped. So he's calling. He's like, "Hey, I got lead on something." They kind of be like, they kind of do the "not now, Tommy" thing, where the adults say "not now, kiddo," and they ignore something that's obviously big going on. And one thing I really did like in here is Iron Man as a mentor, because a lot of people thought he was gonna be like a big driving force movie, but no, you have like just the right amount of Tony Stark in the movie. So he gives out a lot of good advice, he doesn't want a few action scenes, but it shows that he can be a very very good mentor, and he doesn't have to be an Iron Man movie to kind of be a good person, I guess. I guess. And yeah, I kind of hope they do the same thing for Captain America. But yeah, I'll get more into that during my spoilery review. Because this is my non-spoilery review. So yeah. And when I say spoiler review, I'm basically doing like the thing I did with Wonder Woman, where I'm gonna get together with American Morrison, my friends, and we're gonna talk about it. But yeah, until then, you're gonna get this little non-spoiler review. And if there is a section where I talk about spoilers, I'm gonna say no spoilers first. Well, actually, I'm gonna say spoiler time if I'm gonna talk about spoilers, but I'm probably not because this is a non-spoiler review. But yeah, another thing I liked in the movie is kind of like he's young. He's high school. He's in high school. Like he's supposed to be in the comics. He's high school Superman. I mean, he's a high school Spider-Man. So we get to see him dealing with real life things. And I'm not saying like Andrew Garfield was in high school too, but he's way out of high school. It doesn't seem natural when he does it. And here it just seems like I don't really know I don't know Tom Holland's age like that, but because I know Zendaya is like 18, 19, 20. Anyway, so but like yeah, so we actually get to see what it's his actual high school life, like the things he dealt with, things that happened to him, relationship wise, dating wise, juggling school and grades and the Stark internship. That's what he calls it. And yeah, I like seeing that, and I like his best friend, who kind of got on my nerves, who kind of finds out his secret kind of early, and kind of like he says he thinks his name is Ned, and Ned's like, "Can I be your man in the chair?" Kind of a nod to all like I kind of thought to like the CW, like Cisco and Flash and all of them. And yeah, I'm surprised Zendaya didn't play as big of a role as I thought she was gonna play. Like I thought she was gonna be, you know, big in there. I thought she was gonna be a headliner. Like she was gonna be the love interest. But no, we got this little other little cute little girl as a love interest, and she kind of tied to the big villain in a way. speaking of the villain, I do like Michael Keaton as the Vulture because it's like he is doing something that you can really relate to. Basically, he has a kind of a not a tragic backstory, but a relatable backstory, something you can kind of get behind, you know. And it's something that's kind of wicked, hella personal. Not personal, but like relatable. That's what I'm saying. Super hella relatable. Like you kind of get that anyone can kind of go down that path. And like in the words of Jamie Johns, anyone can go down that path. So it's really interesting. It kind of his origin goes all the way back to the first Avengers movie, which I thought was really interesting. But yeah, um, yeah, really interesting. So I think that's gonna be the end of the non-spoiler part. I know I said I wasn't gonna do spoiler, but just let me do a little spoiler because I'm a little worked out. I can't wait till I get to the spoiler review. So if you don't want to be spoiled, you haven't seen the movie yet. Bye. See you next time for the spoiler review. Anyway, so if you're still here, I didn't like how they handled Zendaya at the end because her name was Michelle, right? Actually, because I went to go see the movie with this girl named Michelle. But yeah, there's Zendaya plays Michelle, and at the end she's like, "Oh, I'm Michelle, but my friends call me MJ." Really? This is not Mary Jane, but MJ said, "Oh, she's not Mary Jane, she's MJ." So you're saying that we might get Mary Jane? We're gonna get Mary Jane and MJ? Whatever. And yeah, I was kind of annoyed by that. Like, just have her be a new character. Don't have her be Mary Jane. Either have her be Mary Jane or have her be a new character, but don't do this whole trying to mix whatever. And something else, another thing I liked was um basically what else do I want to talk about in this non-spoiler part? The spoiler part. I like the capabilities of the suit. I like that it kind of has an AI, kind of like the Iron Man suit, but it's a Spider-Man suit. Are we gonna get Iron Spider? Will we get Iron Spider? I don't know if we're gonna get Iron Spider, but it looks like we're getting to Iron Spider, and I like all the Captain America workout videos, and I like the part where like he's probably a war criminal now, but you know, states doesn't have to show this. So high school, and I like the end at the second post credit scene where he's like, patience is a very good virtue that you should have. Sometimes it's good to be patient. Sometimes you just waste your time. And I'm like, okay, it was worth it. I laughed out loud. But yeah, this is my thoughts on Spider-Man: Homecoming so far. You know, the non-spoilery review. Spider-Man: Homecoming. Like one or two spoilers in there. I really just wanted to talk about that MJ thing. But other than that, yeah. Um, I'll hit you with. It might not be the next review that comes out, but it will be the video that's coming up. Alright. So this is Maxwell Comics Inc. I'm your host, Sir Maxwell, and let the power protect you.